support.
We have taken a decision to go to the Caribbean Court of Justice to get justice. Since then, the Bakel Group, which is a group of policyholders, they have approached us to join their litigation. They are suing the government of Trinidad and Tobago, CLICO BICO, because CLICO still operates in Trinidad and Tobago, making hundreds of millions of dollars in profits. So they have this collective litigation in which they're going after them. They have asked us to join them. We'll give them a hearing. I can't say I'm exactly sure that that is the most efficacious way to deal with this, because it's a separate contract in which there's a commitment, and they reneged on that commitment. So I don't know if it's a case that we could go to the CCJ quicker and get a quick judgment on the 60 million US dollars, which will then help to reinforce their case against the Trinidadian government. So we have to get legal advice to determine which option is the better option, and then we will keep the public informed. But again, as I said, I'm not under any illusion that Prime Minister Rowley will not climb down, and that on that basis we have to take the matter to court. And again, when we take these positions, we're not going after any individual per se. He happens to be the sitting Prime Minister who refused to settle. I happen to be the sitting Prime Minister of Antigua and Barbuda, and one of the OECS Prime Ministers who have taken a position that we're not accepting that kind of position from Rowley and the contempt with which he has treated us, and we're going to court. Having said that, I expect to maintain cordial relations with him in the interest of the community, that is the Caribbean community. So no one should see this as a hostile position against him. I mean, as I said, there are many diplomatic approaches, internal approaches dating back to about 2017, I believe, at least 5 years ago, in internal meetings of the central bank at the CARICOM level, private discussions. We have tried everything. We have exhausted all diplomatic options, and he has left us no other option but to go to court. So let's see what the court says. The court may say that he's right. They may say that we are right. I have no doubt, though, that based on the situation here and the treaty obligations that have been violated, that we will win. And I have to say here, no matter what nobody say about my administration, whenever we take on these fights, invariably we win them. So our fights are not frivolous. Our fights are always in the interest of the people. I don't have any, policy or any savings with CLICO BICO that I'm trying to recover, or any children of mine. I mean, I'm doing this for the people of Antigua and Barbuda, especially those policyholders and depositors who were deprived of their millions of dollars. In fact, hundreds of millions of dollars. The assets here in Antigua and Barbuda were over $300 million for BICO alone. So it's not small monies we're talking about here now. What are we supposed to do? I'm supposed to do like Harold Lovell and just acquiesce and say, oh, well, we are friends well met, and we're not taking any action against let's say sister governments within CARICOM who refuse, or sister government for that matter that refuses to cooperate.